Hey guys, welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. Today we're doing part 2 of a highly requested video, which is more subtle lip and cheek and eyeshadow duo pairings. Now, as much as I can, I tried to go through the ones that were maybe left out of the first list and come up with pairings for the second video. And I also tried to look back on any tutorials that I have that use those pairings. So as we go along, if I have a video that uses that exact combo, I will link it above so that you have like a full tutorial so that you can try it out for yourself and see how it might look. Now, this is so fun to do because Subtl has honestly a lot of lip and cheek and eyeshadow duo shades. Something that you might not know, it's a hack that I shared recently, is all the Subtl products are refillable, right? You just push up here, if you didn't know, on this pan and this bezel comes out and you can order refills. But something you might not know is that the eyeshadow duo pans are 2 little half moons. So you can even mix and match different eyeshadow duo shades to make a completely new shade. And I love that because it's so fun. And it also prevents you from having to bring shades that you really don't use, because huge eyeshadow palettes are honestly so wasteful. Like, we all had like probably one of the Naked palettes, right? Like those big brown palettes, and use like 1 or 2 shades from them. This way you don't have that problem. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. And just for the sake of this video, I am wearing Terracotta Tour Guide, and I'm actually just wearing bronzer and highlighter on my lids. So if you want to watch that tutorial, I will link it above. This was just using the starter stack. All right, so the first pairing is Bordeaux on the Go, which looks different on than it does in the pan. I'm gonna show you a swatch. It's basically red, like it looks like a wine stain, which is why it was like named so perfectly. Look how pretty. The eyeshadow duo that I chose for Bordeaux on the Go is Staycation. Now, this is just such a pretty eyeshadow duo. It's very neutral, very shimmery. This is gorgeous because it can be like an everyday makeup look. Honestly, with Bordeaux on the Go, you can go pretty light with it, or I feel like you could add more on of both of these shades and make it more of a dramatic nighttime look, and it would just be super pretty. Now, next up, I chose Mauve in the Maldives and Cloud 9. Now, this is a pairing that I would have thought would look super boring, honestly, until I tried it in the Ariana Grande Glinda makeup video, and it looked gorgeous. Technically, that was 2 eyeshadow duos. I also used Bon Voyage. So I used both of these with Mauve in the Maldives, and I actually loved the makeup look. Also, my husband loved it. He was like, wow, your makeup looks so good. Like, he like asked me to wear it again. So this was one of those tutorials that when I went in to do it, I thought I was not gonna like it on myself, and actually loved it. So I will link that here above. Again, it's the Ariana Grande Glinda makeup tutorial. If you have fair skin, if you are a low contrast makeup tone, this would be a great one for you to watch. These two could also pair great with Hibiscus Highway. Like, anything that Mauve in the Maldives looks good with, I feel like Hibiscus Highway looks good with as well. And this is Hibiscus Highway versus Mauve in the Maldives. It's just like a little bit brighter and pinker and more dramatic, but they're pretty similar. Okay, next up we have Runway to Rose, which is probably my favorite, probably my go-to. It's very like neutral, but it's dark enough. Like, Mauve in the Maldives is very pretty, but it's lighter. This is just a little bit deeper that I think personally for my skin tone works really well. Really, this goes with anything, but I would love to pair this with Jelly if I could find it. I can't find my Jelly eyeshadow duo, and I'm quite bummed about it, so I might need to order another one. Like, I know I had at least 1 or 2 and I just don't know where they went. So anyway, I will pop a photo of it up on screen, but the Jelly eyeshadow duo is probably one of my favorites. It looks good on everyone. It's so quick and easy to apply. Like, you just go swipe, 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 and you're done, and it looks good. Runway to Rose and Jelly is probably one of the best, like, everyday, just always pretty, reliable makeup looks. Next up, let's do Terracotta Tour Guide, which I'm wearing on my lips and cheeks right now. It's perfect for fall. It's just a little bit more of like a muted, warm, reddish pinky. Again, terracotta is the perfect way to describe it. And the Dune eyeshadow duo, which is very like deep and dark and pretty. And I just feel like these two go so beautifully together. You can also just like swipe the shimmer on your lid and then use Dune with like a slanted brush to do a winged liner. Dune is very versatile, and this works great as an eyeliner. All right, last but not least, I have Guava Getaway and Bon Voyage. This is a very pretty combo. Bon Voyage, I will swatch for you as well. It's kind of similar to Bordeaux on the Go, just like a little bit more brown tones, I'd say. I love this one as a lip liner. I use it as a lip liner all the time. Bon Voyage is probably my favorite eyeshadow duo. I kind of feel like I discovered it like 6 months ago. It just makes my blue eyes pop so well. Also, if you're wondering, I do have a video on the best eyeshadow duos for blue eyes specifically, so I will link that. And then I also have one for green eyes, so I'll link that one as well. But yeah, these just go so beautifully together. It's a very pretty like fall or wintry makeup look. And I do have a tutorial for this as well. We're linking a lot of tutorials today. I will link that above. All right, that is it for today's video. I think I covered like almost all of the lip and cheeks and eyeshadow duos and paired them with each other, but let me know if I missed one of your favorites and if you need a suggestion for that one. You can shop all of these shades at subtlbeauty.com. Please don't forget to subscribe. We post new videos every Sunday. It really helps us out. I also would love to try new lip and cheek and eyeshadow duo combos, so please comment your personal favorites down below. All right, I will see you guys next week. Bye.